What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Brienne Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Although I have very much rainy day energy right now. It is pouring in New York City.
We haven't gotten a day like this in a while.
No,
I feel like
we haven't. And you know what? I like it.
I love it.
I
love it.
You know what? I love it even more. I love a rainy day.
I do too.
Yesterday when I saw it was going to rain today, I said, yippee. I am so excited. We actually did. We talked about this. We said, oh my God, it's going to rain tomorrow.
You both got very excited.
Speaking of rain, I went to London in my dream last night.
Oh my
alone.
gosh.
And I was eating like wonderful baked goods, and I was sending you guys pictures like I was Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
And I was like
Rhea in London.
Yeah, and it was just like selfie pictures of me just eating like I was eating like a really good powdered donut.
Ooh.
And the town, the city was
It's magical in your dream.
It was beautiful.
The town.
It looked like Harry Potter World in Universal though in my dream.
Yeah.
And everyone
that will happen when you've never been there before.
Everyone was so excited for me and my. They were like, "Oh my God, you finally went! You finally went!" Like I am meant to go to London.
If that's not a sign that you gotta book a trip.
Harrods, that's like their big.
It's a big department store.
Really?
Like famous, like they're Macy's, but like way nicer.
Yeah.
Listen, I am meant to go to London. The amount of dreams I have had.
Why don't we go?
We should. The amount of dreams I have had about going to London now. Something is calling my name in London.
Yeah.
A director on the street is going to pass by and say, I need to cast that girl in my film in London.
Yeah. You know what we should have done is when we were doing Chicks in Hogwarts, we should have, I know we were like, oh, let's go to Florida, let's do Harry Potter World. We should have.
I went.
We should have did I know Noah went, but all of us like to go do the Harry Potter, the Universal, like the experience where you go to like the set.
It's not too late.
Yeah, it is never too late.
Send us to London.
Last week when the Queen died, I like half joking, half not texted like a higher up person here being like, we should go like to cover it.
What?
What?
And you didn't run that by us?
I mean, if I had been like, hey guys, they said we can go, would you have been like, no?
No, I would have said yes. I'm dying to get to London, clearly.
But
you didn't run that by us.
But I would love to go to London. I would love to go to London. I don't know if I want my first time to like be about the Queen's dying, you know?
I don't think that would be that would be the focus of that trip because that's what I said it would be, but
yes, like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like we would have had to go and like make a video and talk to people on the street about the Queen dying.
The Harry Potter stuff too and just
no, definitely, but I'd rather just go and do the Harry Potter stuff and not have to talk about the Queen dying.
It was a beautiful day in London in my dream, though. It was sunny, you know, because it's rainy a lot there.
It is.
And it was sunny. It was beautiful.
London's so nice. Oh, I wish I was there right now.
I just can't believe that this is like the third dream I've had about going to London. And everyone in my dream was so happy for me.
You gotta go.
I do.
The pubs.
I gotta get to London. Anyways, the rainy day. It just reminded me of where I'm meant to be.
Yes.
Although,
London.
Nobody would assume a Long Island girl like me is meant to be in London. Would you?
Could you have a British accent?
No. Why you say no like that?
No, that was me. I meant, I thought he was asking both of us.
I think you have a pretty good
I have a
The
bad British
one
accent.
movie role that I got. Sorry. The one movie, do you know this story? Was a Russian accent.
Yes, I know this story, but
the one movie role that I got, they had me do a Russian accent. I got the script and it was like, you have to do a Russian accent. And I was like, I have no idea how to do a Russian accent, but I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do it. And I crushed it. I felt it in the room. I felt everybody in the room go, wow, that was amazing. And then I left that audition and I turned to my parents in the car ride home and I said, if I don't get this movie, I'm done. Because I have been doing this for years. And the reaction in that room to my Russian accent was outstanding. If I don't get this movie, I am done. And the next day, sure enough, my manager called my dad and said I got the part.
Did you film this movie?
No, I didn't do it.
Oh,
You don't remember the rest of the story?
Yeah, I think I do with this
Okay.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it started filming the same week as my comps. It's hard to explain what comps are. And I say, people make fun of me because I say trimesters. That's what they were called in my high school. And it started filming on the same day. My dad called the vice principal and was like, hey, my daughter, she got a part in a movie. It's going to start filming on this day. He said, okay, she has to go to summer school then. And my dad said, she can't go to summer school. She's going to be filming. And he said, okay, then she has to go to public school. And I said, no, sir, I'm not going to public school. And so I chose my life in Catholic school over my career.
Over your big break.
My big break. Isn't that just full circle?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that the way that people joke about the Catholic school stuff for you and the way you bring it up, it does make a lot of sense that you chose Catholic school over your big break.
It does. Oh, man. But maybe I wouldn't be sitting here today. Maybe I would be working as a Russian actor somewhere if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, you would have just been a pro. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
You would have just been a pro at an accent.
Yep. Anyways, how are you guys doing?
Can you still do the accent?
No, I honestly can't. And
Have you tried?
No. And I don't.
Do you want to try now?
No, I don't. I don't even know what I would say. I don't. Well, moving on. Anyways, I'm getting stage fright, which doesn't usually happen to me unless I'm in the bathroom. So
yeah.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Are you sick? Bless you.
No, I'm not sick.
It's
allergies.
Allergies are acting up.
They are.
They might be. Yeah.
I honestly, I haven't felt great.
It's the weather's turning.
Oh, thank God.
This storm it's going to be cold. It's going to be
storm?
cold tonight.
Really?
No, the rain.
Oh, I thought when I was walking, I was like, I wish I put a sweatshirt on.
I'm
excited for hoodie season.
Tomorrow,
Same.
It's supposed to be like 50 degrees when we wake up in the morning.
Yes, I am gonna watch Stranger Things all night. I am.
That sounds amazing.
I'm gonna watch Stranger Things all night. How about you guys?
What am I doing? I have dinner, a little day dinner for Joe and myself.
Yeah, you guys, your birthdays are.
We're 5 days apart.
My brother and his fiance are also like that.
Yeah, it's very nice. We celebrate the same time, so it's like it's like a reservation for 2, and I wrote in the reservation like celebrating 2 birthdays.
Aw.
But he's on Sunday.
Yes.
And he's also.
Are you excited for
he's
the
also
dinner?
a year older than me, so.
If you guys were in school together, would
same grade?
Same grade.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Same grade, but he's
that doesn't make any sense.
My friend Lauren also is a year older than me, but same grade.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm
Because
like
I
just cutoff.
I just made the cutoff for like the older people. They were like, oh, it's like they could have been in the year.
They're young for their grade.
I'm young for my grade.
You're young for your
They're
grade. They're old for their grade.
Like they could have been in the grade above.
Yes,
but they
weren't.
Yes.
That's the same thing with me. So my cutoff is probably later than yours.
New York is late.
Yeah.
New York is like October or something, right? New Jersey was October 1st.
I knew a kid who was younger than me. His birthday was in December.
Oh, maybe. New York was funky.
I was the youngest, or one of the younger.
I thought New York was September.
No, because my birthday is mid-October, and I could have been older in the grade below me, but I was younger in the grade that I was in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That makes sense because I remember ours was October 1st. So it was like, oh, I'm September 20th. It was like, oh, it's close enough where you could be in the grade below, but you can be in that grade.
I think it is December because my cousin who lives in Florida, their cutoff is like August or September, and we're only 2 months apart, but she's in the grade below me.
Yeah.
But we always said if she lived in New York, we'd be in the same grade.
Yeah, which is why it's nice now, like growing up being younger than everyone was so annoying. Because it was like, oh, everybody gets to drive before me. Everybody gets to drink before me, all these things. But now we've reached the age where it's like,
where it's cool.
I'm a year younger than all you guys.
Yeah. That was really annoying. Like in college, the senior year where everyone was 21, but the first 2 months I was still like having to worry about my fake ID and stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my God, you had a fake ID?
Yeah, I was from Rhode Island.
So you had an actual fake?
Connecticut.
You had like an actual fake ID, not just somebody who looked like you?
Oh, no, I had an actual fake.
I had an actual fake.
I just had multiple people who I didn't actually look like, but that I looked like.
What was the website that everybody used?
Don't narc on them.
No, I don't think it exists anymore.
I had such a sketchy way to get my
it was literally the word, like now looking back, they were so bad.
It might have just been like fakeid.com.
It was so
There
bad.
was a website, and then we were supposed to meet up with the guy, and all my friends had already got theirs, and like, oh, like, so they took a picture with me. of me with a real camera.
Yeah.
And then we were supposed to meet this guy, like, and we met him, like, in a couple towns over. It was, like, dark, like, in the night.
Oh, geez.
And it was so, like, sketchy, and he, like, gave it to me and, like, almost started walking away, and my friends, like, shined a flashlight, and it said my name. It was, like, Noah Ives. Like, it was a typo.
Yeah,
and he's like, no, I think it'll work. Like, it'll be fine.
It's your middle name. Tell them your middle name is
like,
also Noah.
No, like, give me my money back. And then I had to meet him in the city after that.
Oh, my gosh.
Did the fake ID actually work?
I never got turned down.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you?
It didn't scan.
I didn't use it that often, honestly.
I never, like, really tried it, you know? Like,
yeah.
If I didn't think it was going to work, I probably wouldn't go somewhere.
Mm.
I used it for a little bit, and then I got somebody's real ID. I don't even know who the hell it was, but like a friend of a friend's, like
my
sister or
sister
something.
lost like 10 fake IDs this summer. Got
Yeah,
them taken away.
yeah,
I had real IDs, and then I had their old credit cards too.
yeah.
So
that's what you have to
that's
do.
where it like they'd be like, "Oh, can we see another form of identity?" And I'd be like, "I
Do you
got
still
all
get
the credit
ID'd a
cards."
lot? Like when you go out, or like if you're at a bar?
Yeah.
I do all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like going into a bar, they ID everyone.
Yeah.
But like if you're sitting for dinner and you order a drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
One time I was out with Marty and his family, and they only ID'd me.
That's pretty
And
fun.
I was like, this is,
yeah.
I am with an entire family, and you're only gonna ID me.
They do that.
Yeah.
I don't get it as much in New York, but in Martha's Vineyard, they're really strict about it. And I'll be out with just like my parents and Joe, and they will ID me. And I'm
weird.
and that's yeah.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's just I'm so youthful.
You are so youthful, Francesca. You really are.
You would never know. I'm pushing 30. Okay. Anyway.
That's crazy to say out loud.
Oh my gosh.
Like it sounds crazy, but it's true.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
I don't
When
think
would you say you start pushing 30?
when you turn
I think
28.
28 is
Oh, thank God. I have one
Yeah.
more year.
yeah.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. But I will say though, it's nice because I do have because I am on the younger side. I have friends. Most of my friends have already turned 28 or are turning 29, and everyone was like, "Oh, 28 was such a great year." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. Great." I'm
Are you
looking
gonna be one
forward
of
to
those
that.
people who says you're 2010?
What does that mean?
When you turn 30, you're 2010, not 30.
Oh, no.
I just accept that you're 30. You know what I mean?
I honestly don't
I
even think
also
I've
think
ever heard that.
The only time I've ever heard that is in Fever Pitch. Drew
Oh,
Barrymore's
I was
character
like-
said it.
I think that 30 is a fine age.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything to shy away
I
from.
have no, like I said, I've got no qualms with.
I'm happy to
Getting
hear
older.
that, and I think you are going to age gracefully as well.
Thank you.
All right, should we get into the topics?
Yeah, let's do it.
I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about.
Any shows?
Oh yes. So I'm caught up on Tell Me Lies.
Oh, I'm not. I'm an
I
episode
won't
behind.
spoil it.
Oh, but I don't know if I said that I started watching it. Did I say that on the show?
I don't think you did.
Oh, I started watching it.
No, you might have. You might
I
have.
watched all 4, but I haven't watched 5 yet.
I watched them last night.
5th episode lost me. I'm still gonna watch. Obviously, there were so many pointless plot points.
It's a
in
10
this
episoder, right? This
yeah,
one?
it is, and I have no idea where it's going. Like
Yeah.
I just don't know. You do because you
Yeah,
read the book,
yeah.
which I might do after because
Do you think it's just a one season thing then?
there's multiple books, aren't there?
oh,
Or
there's
just
multiple
one.
books.
No, I think it's just one.
They'll probably keep it going.
Who knows? All I know is this 5th episode did not do it for me. Although the 5th episode of The Patient almost made me throw up at the end.
I haven't watched.
Really?
I've only watched
Made
the
you
first
throw
2.
up?
It almost made me throw up.
Really?
I mean, it didn't make you feel sick?
I mean, it's like I've seen so many movies where people get
I know,
You know.
but it's just
that wasn't even that like gory or anything.
No, it wasn't. It was not. I felt like I was taking on Steve Carell's
Steve
feelings.
Carell was you were Steve Carell.
That's what I felt like. I felt like I was taking on Steve Carell's feelings.
See, there's some times where I still like kind of want to laugh at Steve Carell.
He's kind of funny in it.
Yeah, but like it's just like it's still Steve Carell.
Right. But I watch the morning show and I can see
Yeah,
Steve
I mean,
Carell
he's
in
a
different
good
lights
actor.
now. He's a
Yeah.
great actor. And I started rewatching Always Sunny.
Oh,
I've
that's-
watched beginning to end a couple times.
Oh, really? I've never.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No. I've never
You-
watched beginning to end.
you
I've
should.
seen like
It
most of the
is
episodes.
genuinely so
no,
funny.
it is.
No, I know.
No, I know, but watching it from beginning to end, like I'm
Yeah.
excited now because I've used up all my rewatches at this point of like shows that I rewatch all the time. Just rewatched Entourage for like the millionth time in my life. Curb, Friends, Seinfeld, and so I was like, you know what? I haven't rewatched in years. Always Sunny.
What is it on?
Hulu?
Oh, nice.
And I'm
Nice.
gonna watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, I want you to watch it.
I've seen the first 2 seasons.
Make it to the most recent season, and it's worth it. Like last season was so much better than.
Okay,
in my
so
opinion.
this is
Why do people keep saying that the third season is bad? Because I like the idea of the third season.
Yeah, I said I like disagreed. I mean, not disagreed, but I like the third season. I just
I
think
didn't say I didn't like it.
the
but
third season is much more about the kid characters. I felt
but-
than it is like the fourth one is really. There's not a lot
Well,
of.
which one did you like more?
I mean, the fourth one is more. They were like movies. Every episode
Yeah.
was like a movie. Just
Yeah.
production value was bigger. But I liked season 3 because I felt like it was more character driven than it was, and like people like bad guy driven. Like obviously the fourth season is very bad guy driven,
Yeah.
and there wasn't a lot of. It felt development for the actual
Yeah.
relationships and characters. Season 3 was a lot of about the actual kids.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you have to watch I'm Dying Up Here. I told you that. But you would that show's made for you.
What one? What
It's on
stream?
Showtime.
Okay, send it to me again later.
But it's
Here's the thing now.
about
I'll see
comedians in the
that,
70s,
and then I'll go,
played by
and then
today's
I'll
comedians.
watch that, and then I won't watch Stranger Things because something
Way to go, Noah.
something more interesting to me comes along. Like right now, I've
More of a
exhausted.
niche
Yeah. Send it to me.
show.
Remind me later. Oh, we're almost at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Please.
We're so close.
Let's check the live count.
Yeah, let's do a live count.
Please, guys.
We're at 98,818.
I'm not above begging.
Neither am I. We're at 98.8, so we are so freaking close.
So close.
1,200 people we need, and we know there's 1,200 people listening to this. More than that. So we know that there's some people listening to this ignoring our request to subscribe to us on YouTube. We're not even asking you to watch anything. We're just asking you to click
Well, honestly,
subscribe.
if you want to just click on it for a few seconds, let the view
Right,
count.
like 30 seconds,
yeah.
and then you can go on your merry way. But just like subscribe.
That would be a nice thing for listeners to do. It's like if you like to listen more, or like you like to listen in the car, fine. But just click on the video for a few seconds.
Right, and then X out. Help us out here. Almost at 100K. We want that plaque. But that's not the only reason why we want 100K. So we love you guys. Subscribe. Thank you very much to all the
Yeah.
people who have subscribed
And,
already.
I would also like to add that I got a lot of very sweet birthday messages from our listeners, and I would like to say thank you.
That is very
It was
sweet.
very nice. I can't answer all but I looked, I saw a lot of them, and that was very nice. So I just
That
wanted,
is beautiful.
You sent me a birthday message. Thank you. I appreciated it.
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
and it's nice of you to say thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
All right, let's get into today's show. We're going to be talking about the new season of Kardashians. Harry Styles had his last show at MSG, and Olivia Wilde did an interview with Colbert where she addressed many of the "Don't Worry, Darling" drama rumors that have been going around. And we're going to be talking about Brad Pitt's new skincare line. He's entered the skincare game.
Everybody can have a skincare line.
Everybody can, and I want to give a special shout out to somebody during that segment who was on the skincare lines before anybody else.
Okay.
And we have a great interview with Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo, Giggly Squad. Not really an interview, more like a little chit chat.
It is definitely a chit chat, and I will say, disclaimer, we had a lot of fun. We joked, we talked about all things, relationships, fashion week. It's a great conversation. They were here for Giggly Squad, so Bravo wouldn't let Paige talk about Bravo.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to talk about
So
Bravo.
we were not allowed to talk about Bravo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I know she's in this season of Southern Charm that's on right now. But
And I know that people are going to be like, why didn't you ask? But the
Yeah,
reason is
exactly.
because we were told that we couldn't.
the reason was we were literally not allowed to.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Talking about the Kardashians. We live in a world of junk sleep. People are waking up every day and they are not at their best. They're not at their fullest because their sleep is not good. And that a lot of times has to do with the mattress that you're sleeping on. If you sleep on a bad, uncomfortable mattress, you're going to wake up with junk sleep. The way to unjunk that sleep is with Mattress Firm. You could talk to a sleep expert at Mattress Firm that'll get the perfect Mattress Firm for you, or you go to mattressfirm.com, or you could just show up to a Mattress Firm store, those do exist, and check out the mattresses for yourself. They want you to know that junk sleep is what you get from sleeping on a bad mattress, like I said. So if you want to unjunk that sleep, you want to check out Mattress Firm. Get a mattress that is fitted to you, for you, not just some random old mattress. This mattress is made for you from Mattress Firm. So to unjunk your sleep, go to mattressfirm.com or a Mattress Firm store today to speak with a sleep expert. So the new season of The Kardashians has premiered on Hulu. I went on at 9 p.m. to watch.
Yeah.
Or what I thought was not, or maybe it wasn't exactly 9 p.m. because I was in and out of sleep last night. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, I thought it came out at 9 p.m.
No.
And then when I went, I couldn't watch it.
No, September 22nd.
And then I realized it was midnight. And they meant 9 p.m. California time.
Yep. I will say I watched it. If you don't want to hear about the episode, then I would suggest not listening to this. If you are worried about spoiling the first episode of The Kardashians. So I'm just going to throw that disclaimer out there right now. If you have watched it, then let's talk about it. And I think a lot of people jump on that right away on Thursday because everyone was like, whoa, this is supposed to be a very emotional, vulnerable episode. And it was. It was all about Khloe and Tristan and the baby. And it went from starting to film, we saw all the way up to the actual birth of the baby boy in July. The end of July. So I think like now the other episodes will go back in time and like it'll be covering all the other stuff that's going on in the family. But this one was just like fully Khloe, Tristan, baby up until the birth. And it was very emotional, very hard to watch at times. I think that, they get criticized for the drama and overplaying things and the hype and everything. This was something that like very legitimately happened to them, where it's crazy to think that this is like their lives, but it is. And Khloe kind of cleared up the timeline a little bit. It was that's what we speculated about, right? It was like, oh my God, why is she having another baby with Tristan? All these things, but they were in a good place. Khloe and Tristan, things were going well for them. Apparently, Tristan really pushed for this embryo transfer to happen in like the end of November of last year. And they went through with the embryo transfer and it was successful. And days later is what Khloe said. Literally days later is when the news broke that Tristan was having another baby with another person, which is so crazy because the family's all having a conversation. They're like, Tristan really tried to almost trap her into having another baby. And he did. He was successful in doing that, which is pretty crazy.
It is crazy. And I feel like he actually is sick in the head. And I think he's very clearly using Khloe and the Kardashians because I think in his head, he's like, if I have them in my life, then I'll always be secure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, things don't work out basketball-wise. At least I got the Kardashians. And I just think he's sick in the head.
Everybody's basketball career comes to an end eventually.
Right. Like, I think that's where his motives are at. And so I feel awful for Khloe. The whole thing is crazy to watch. And I feel bad, even though she does sign up to do these things and whatever. I do feel bad that she's always having to film these horrible moments in her life where it's like the cheating, then the second baby, the other baby. It's like every time something's happening, they're filming.
Hearing Kim be like, look, because they were talking about Tristan, when they were talking about Tristan being in the delivery room or being there, Kim was like, look, I mean, hate to say it, but you did it already. So like, just do it again, for the sake of the baby. And that's like, which is so crazy to think. They also we all watched last season, the phone call between Kim and Khloe where she's like telling her, and Kim says, when Kim said the line of like, doesn't this make you just like not want to have another baby with this guy, or like you can't have another baby with this guy? Like, remember she said, like, I forget what it was exactly, but something along those lines. That was why it was a hint to, like, the viewer was like, oh shoot, do they know something that we don't know? And they showed afterward, which we didn't see last season, is that Khloe on the phone was like, I have to tell you something. And Kim was like, I'm filming, I'm doing a whole thing right now, like I'll take you off speaker. And took her off speaker. And then Khloe was like, we did the embryo transfer, like it's happening. And you see Kim's reaction of just like, oh my God. So it's really nuts. And it's just so sad because they want to celebrate. They're throwing Khloe a baby shower. They're doing all these things. But she's just, not only is she's like, this is different because I'm not pregnant, but it's just, I can't, like, kind of feeling numb to the whole situation again. She did say that she is thinking of tea names. So I think that this baby has a tea name.
Let's not go with Tristan.
I know. I don't know what it is, but we
also
don't know what the
why
name is.
tea names? Because Tristan.
True.
Yeah, but true. But then is it because Tristan's is with the T?
I think she just likes the cohesive kids.
Yeah.
With the same letter, like, like the Kardashians.
What's your favorite tea name? Tina?
They were literally suggesting like Tiger and calling him Ty. And I'm like, that's fairly close to Tyga. I don't know if we could.
Timmy
Turner.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite
Tino.
I don't know if I have a favorite tea name.
I can't really think of anything like off the top of my head that isn't just like a very generic boy name. Tyler, Trevor,
Trent.
I do. Oh, I like Teddy.
My favorite tea name
Teddy.
I like Teddy.
My favorite tea name's Trent.
Keep it in your pants.
Honestly, like, I highly doubt Khloe would name her kid Teddy, but Teddy is a very cute name.
Would you name them Teddy or would you name them Ted?
Or
no,
Theodore.
Or Theodore. But like, you can just choose to name them
Teddy.
Yeah, you absolutely could, but
I feel like Teddy's a kid
people,
name. Like, when you grow up, no, you don't want to be called Teddy.
People get Theodore.
Really?
Like, if I was Teddy, I'd feel weird. It's like,
no, I think
Teddy.
that's pretty normal.
No, I think that
Teddy.
I think that like continues.
Yeah, no, I think Teddy. You grow up with Teddy.
I think you dropped the.
I have a cousin named Teddy. He's in college. We call him Teddy.
Teddy? Why? Because Teddy Bear?
I mean, that's probably part of it. Something about Y. Like E. I'm trying to think of like other guy names.
Freddie, Joey. Like,
not
those
Joey,
are
but
all.
Freddie. I would be like, just call me Fred. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult now.
Mikey.
I'm a grown up.
Mikey, not so much. I think that's fine.
Mikey is fine, but Teddy isn't.
Is very a lot of conditional
Mikey
rules.
is fine, but Teddy isn't.
I don't know a Teddy.
Okay. So
You're being very judgmental about the name
really
Teddy.
what comes down to is you just don't know anyone named Teddy.
No. What was the other one you just said?
He said it needs to be Ted, not Teddy.
I said Freddie, Mikey, Joey.
Freddie, because he's an adult.
No, because I think of the guy from iCarly.
Okay, so it is, like I said, very conditional.
I have no feeling in this finger.
But no, anyway, I recommend, we were talking about the episode. I was watching the episode. I recommend watching the episode. It was very intense. There is like the full footage of the birthing situation. Not obviously you don't see the surrogate.
I'm thinking of
birth,
names now that end in
Y.
TY.
Or not even TY, just Y.
Just Y.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know.
Maddie. Like, you can literally.
My dad calls Marty Maddie.
Like, that's the thing.
No,
you could also just.
Hey, what's up, Maddie?
You can add it to a lot of names. If you were
running for president, you couldn't beat Teddy.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Theodore Roosevelt.
They called him Teddy. They literally, that's a horrible. Yeah, but that is a horrible example because they called him Teddy Roosevelt.
That is a terrible example.
They did not call him Theodore Roosevelt.
But did they call him Teddy to his face? Like, hey, Teddy.
Yes.
His family, probably.
I think everybody called him Teddy.
Yeah, that's a bad example.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
There is quite literally a president named Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Well, that's his nickname, I guess. We were talking about if that was your actual name but then you would change it. I don't know.
Okay,
Theodore-
Noah.
If
Theodore
Ted Bundy
Roosevelt
was called Teddy Bundy, maybe he wouldn't have killed all those people.
Teddy Bundy. Theodore Roosevelt, often referred to as Teddy.
Yeah.
No, I know.
No,
I
he
know.
was. I honestly, I think that would be a very cute name for. They were like
I think it'd be
they were
cute until
sitting
you're,
around
like,
the baby.
13.
The Kardashians were sitting around the table at the baby shower, like throwing out tea names, but they weren't like normal tea names. They were like weird. They were like King Titan, like
Titan's not a bad
Titan,
one.
yeah.
Ted Danson. Imagine you went by Teddy Danson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a Ted and it just makes it, you're more childish immediately. Tell me that's not true.
I guess.
Franny.
I'm that's what I'm saying. You can add a
Franny's
Y to a lot of
cute.
names
You do it to be
with
funny,
that
though.
end in a consonant.
I don't know if it's about being funny.
It's like a cute thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that your mom would be like, Teddy, come here. But then if your friend said Teddy, that would be weird.
Oh
my god! Something about Teddy is really like.
Who?
I know a lot.
What
I know
guy
a lot
named
of
Teddy
Teddys.
stole your girl.
Yeah.
I've never met a Teddy. I'm telling you.
Like, seriously. Wow.
Do
Anyway,
you know a Teddy?
I just 90210.
I know multiple Teddys.
I don't know a Teddy. I've heard of a Teddy. Like I know somebody who knows a Teddy, but I don't know a Teddy personally. I don't
I'm
know.
searching into Instagram.
I just-
Teddy.
Who do you think's gonna come up?
Yeah, like
No,
what?
that's maybe I forgot.
Oh, if you know anybody.
There's girls named Teddy.
No, Ed Sheeran comes up because his Instagram handle's Teddy's photos.
The more we say the name Teddy, the faker it sounds.
Yeah, it's starting to sound like it doesn't even start with a T.
What do you mean?
Like it's just
Teddy.
like
Teddy is starting to sound like
Teddy.
a fake
Now,
word.
what about Eddie?
That's with an E.
Yeah.
Yes,
So that's
but
fine.
but it could be with a Y. Ed, and Eddie.
No, but I'm saying like if Edward is an Eddie growing up, does he have to say "Call me Ed"?
No.
Yeah,
No,
like
Eddie's
Eddie
okay.
here.
Okay, then you got.
No, it's different.
You are very biased towards Teddy.
I said
very
Freddie
biased.
too. I said Freddie too.
Very biased towards Teddy.
Freddy Krueger was not a child.
Mm-mm.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
even,
an adult.
He full blown adult.
I don't even know.
You don't know who
No,
Freddie Prinze
yes,
Jr.
you
is?
do.
You said this to me before. I don't really know.
You don't know who
Only
Freddie
because
Prinze
you-
Jr. is?
Only because you.
Are you
said this
kidding
before.
me? Have you seen the Scooby Doo movies?
Him
Yeah.
and
Yes.
Sarah Michelle Gellar have been married for years.
He's like '90s heartthrob. He was in She's All That.
Never saw.
You haven't seen a lot of like classic movies, so the fact that you're a self-proclaimed producer, bless you,
Thanks.
Is-
Self-proclaimed.
you're a self-proclaimed producer who hasn't seen any of
not even producer, self-proclaimed like movie guy.
yeah, like
I
you
am.
are so not a movie
She's
guy.
all that. Oh, I'm not a movie guy because I haven't seen
She's
All
All
That.
That.
She's all that. It's a classic.
is a
You haven't seen The
classic.
Breakfast Club. You haven't
All right, I'll
seen
give you The
16
Breakfast Club.
Candles.
Right, all those Hughes movies. He hasn't
Yeah.
She's all that has a 42. I'm not saying
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but I'm just saying. It's not like a historic.
You-
No,
like,
She's all
You've
that
seen
is an
the
all-time movie.
live action Scooby Doo movies.
Have I?
I'm asking you,
Oh.
have you?
Have you seen anything? Have you seen
Yes.
Pulp Fiction?
It's
Of
with
course I have.
Have you seen Kill Bill?
It's
course.
with
But why not The Breakfast Club?
Because I don't know. Honestly.
okay.
I don't know. And that doesn't interest me.
I'd be shocked.
The Breakfast Club doesn't interest you?
I don't know.
Why?
I'm sure that if I put it on, I'd be like.
Have you
okay,
seen
yeah.
Ferris Bueller's
Of
Day
course.
Off?
I love Ferris Bueller's Day
Okay,
Off.
but you're saying, of course, to Ferris
Yeah,
Bueller's Day
same
Off, but
director.
it's the same exact thing
What do you
as
think is
Breakfast Club.
more known, Ferris Bueller or Breakfast Club?
I think they're
on
fairly
fairly even playing
yeah.
field.
What do you like more?
I like The
Probably The
Breakfast
Breakfast Club.
Okay. Anyway,
There's no way
Noah-
Khloe Kardashian's naming her
also,
son Teddy.
and if your name's Teddy,
I'm so
avoid
sorry.
Noah in the street. I guess. Like,
Yeah.
who
He
knows,
may come swinging.
Who knows what he's gonna say to you?
He may
Whoa.
just punch you in the
Yeah.
face if he finds
And-
out your name is Teddy.
And then let me tell you something. I will drop dead if Khloe Kardashian's baby's name is
my
Teddy.
God.
Imagine Khloe Kardashian names her baby Teddy after this.
I will.
You know what would be
I will
cool?
actually freak
If
out.
your last name was Bear, then you'd name your kid Teddy. That'd be awesome. Teddy Bear.
That No.
Just defeats everything that you just said. You said
No,
you hate
but
that.
it's almost so funny that you have to do it.
Okay, I'm cutting you off and we're moving on. Anyway, like somehow we went from, it was a very emotional episode is what I was saying, but I don't think they're going to be touching on it much in the rest of the season. And I'll end it at that. They put everything in one episode. It was the first episode. They were like, let's put it all out so that Chloe doesn't have to deal with it anymore. And then like the whole season is going to be about other stuff. Now I'm done.
Okay. We're about to move into our next topic, but before we do that, I forgot to bring something up in the intro that I'm going to bring up now. It has nothing to do with this topic, but we're going to get into the topic right after. I have been sent the final product of your gift.
Oh, shit.
I have been sent photographs.
Does it look good?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And I sent it to Noah yesterday.
Oh.
She sent it to me and Devin.
She almost sent it to me.
I almost sent it to her.
Really?
I typed in her name, and my finger was over the send button, and I went... I would have been so upset, and you would have been so thrown off if you saw it.
I honestly was thrown off because I'm not going to give anything away, but it's not, for some reason when you originally told me the idea, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's just not, it's so much more than I thought.
I am so confused.
Honestly,
It's kind of, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay,
Okay,
say it.
I was gonna
don't
it's
say
kind- it's
anything.
Okay, I won't
Don't
say anything.
no. Honestly, like I would prefer he not say anything because I really like. The more we talk about it, the more I'm like I don't want. I feel like I'm.
you're never going to know what it is.
No, I know, but the more we talk about it, like the bigger the buildup is, and then I want my reaction to be good. Like I don't want to like.
I just
because there's we've
right.
talked about it so
but
much.
I just
like,
want you to know that I have received the
Okay.
pictures of the final product.
Okay.
And
when's it shipping out?
it should be shipping out this week.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I don't have words for it. I don't. And I think that it's you're gonna love it. You are going to love it. But I was not expecting to see final photo. Like I thought that it was just gonna be sent to me, and I was gonna have no update on like what
You be seeing it when I see
when
it.
yes.
Yeah.
And that is not the case. I was sent.
Okay.
I was sent updates on it, and I was thrilled.
Yeah.
Like I was thrilled to see the updates because I thought that I was just gonna like a shot in the dark. What's gonna happen? So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see your reaction.
Okay.
It should be shipping out this week because it looked done to me.
Okay,
So we'll
great.
see. But let's talk about Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles are fine. Olivia Wilde was at Harry Styles'
It seems so.
last show at MSG.
Popping around.
He was awarded a banner.
Pretty sick.
That's awesome.
Like pretty fucking cool.
15 consecutive days at MSG. He cried. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore were there. I'm just going off
I know.
all the headlines of
I know.
his
And
last
us
show.
watching Not Skinny But Not Fat story. She was like
Yes.
right behind Drew
Right.
Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon.
And Olivia Wilde was there dancing her heart out. And then Olivia Wilde, I don't know when she was on, but all these clips came out.
She was also on the
yesterday.
Colbert. It was last night.
Yes. And she answered a lot of questions about the drama, about Don't Worry, Darling, which I'm happy she did.
Yeah.
I'm really happy she did. I go back and forth all the time. I think I like Olivia Wilde. And
I
it kills me because I took my stance back and I said I do not support Olivia Wilde. And now I see clips of her and I go, do I support Olivia Wilde?
It's tough. I feel like I've come to
I'm so confused on how to
know.
feel.
I know. I've come to the decision that I feel like Florence Pugh had really high expectations for working with Olivia Wilde. Because, we've seen the clip where she's like, I love her. Like, she's like hyping her up. Loves Olivia Wilde. I feel like she may have had really high expectations and it just didn't play out the way Florence thought it was going to. And therefore, she just has like resentment towards the whole process. Yes. And like when Olivia talks about the situation with Shia and Florence, I do kind of see the point. Yeah. I do kind of see where it would make sense that Olivia to like appease Shia, who seemed at the time to be fairly erratic, to think that he quit and that be fine with having him believe he quit. Because she keeps saying, it came down to I had to choose between the two of them and I chose Florence. But I kind of let him think that he quit.
Likely story.
I kind of,
I
I'm down to,
believe her.
I kind of believe that too.
Like, I think she tried to make it work.
I think she really tried.
I think she wanted.
Which is where that video came from.
Yes, I think she wanted Shia LaBeouf to be in the movie.
Yes,
I think she really wanted Shia LaBeouf to be in the movie, and then ultimately it did not work.
Yes,
I think both things are true. Yes. I think he quit, and also she made him believe he quit because she chose Florence. Like, I don't think it's straight down the middle, black and white, like people are assuming. And I know that my stance has changed about 1 million times on this because every time something new comes out, I don't know which way to go. I don't know who to believe anymore, and I just don't care. You know, Olivia Wilde, I don't think she's some evil monster.
No.
That people are making her out to be. I think
too highly of Harry, but I don't think Harry could be with a person like that.
That is where I think
Harry,
I think that's where people. I also believe Harry Styles is a great guy, a stand-up guy, but sometimes people in the past have put their trust into people that maybe turn out to be not so good guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Harry Styles, I don't think is going to be one of those people, but I do think Harry Styles is quite a politician. In terms of how he conducts interviews and his life. Yes, he's very, I think he, I saw a clip of it was like all of the cast members of Don't Worry Darling. It's like, who would you call if one person out of this cast, who would you call? And like Harry Styles wouldn't answer the question and everybody else answers the question. Gemma says Harry, and Harry Styles just won't give a straight answer.
Yeah.
To me, very strategic to always come out looking like the good guy, never bad, which isn't, from a PR standpoint, that's what you want in your client, I'm assuming. But, and I love Harry, obviously. So I just think you really never know. He's also called himself an arrogant son of a bitch in his own songs. So I think everybody has their flaws.
It's like reverse psychology. It's like people think.
No, I think everybody has their flaws, and I'm sure Harry Styles is a stand-up, wonderful, nice guy who also.
Everybody is flawed. We're human.
Exactly. I said everybody has their flaws.
Yep. So, and I do think, the one thing that does keep annoying me is like when she's asked about the questions about the drama, it's like, oh well, I don't feel I need to speak to the drama. It's like, okay, well, the more you say you don't need to speak to the drama, the more people are just going to speculate and it's just going to continue. But I also understand not wanting to really get into it. I guess it's really nobody's business. But the ads.
But I feel like she did talk about it though. It's not like she said I'm not answering these questions.
No, she did. But Steven asked her a lot, multiple questions, and for some of them she was very vague. It was like, I'm not It's like some things it was not she did talk about the Shia Florence stuff, but some of the other things she gave she gave the line that she's been using of talking about so much don't need to talk about all the drama. But have you been seeing these other ads for this movie? Warner Brothers is working overtime. It is cracking me up for some of these things that they have running. One was the Kim Kardashian Instagram story. Did you see that where she posted? No. She posted watching the movie, and it was such a generic. Oh God,
I thought they paid her.
What they did, 100%. There's no way that was not a paid ad.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked.
It was the most ridiculous. It was Florence Pugh seems like such an, or it was
No, I have to read. I have to find and read what she said. If it was not a paid ad, I'd be shocked.
Damn,
it was.
Should I go tonight? You think
so? I really wanted to go tonight. But I couldn't find anybody to go with
tonight
me.
To what?
To Don't Worry.
Oh, to the movie.
But I couldn't, and I don't want to go alone because it's a scary movie.
What?
It's filed under horror.
It's thriller.
Under the movies, it says horror.
So
would you go alone if it was just a normal movie?
Yes.
She wrote, I watched Don't Worry Darling this weekend. I, all caps, really liked it. It's really good. Harry was so good in it, and I am now obsessed with Florence Pugh. She's beyond an amazing actress, and she's so pretty too. Heart eye emojis. And then she tagged at Don't Worry Darling at WB Pictures. That is an advertisement.
Yeah. Hashtag ad.
That is an advertisement.
God, that is so an ad.
It is so,
I really liked it. It's really good. I swear.
Really good.
It doesn't have 36% of Rotten Tomatoes. It's a really good movie.
And then you know what else I was watching? Beverly Hills, Real Housewives. And they had they do this often with the Bravo with like movies and stuff, but this one just because of the movie felt very funny. It was like Crystal. I forget who. I don't know why I'm just remembering Crystal, but it was like 3 of them, maybe Dorit and somebody else, and they're like around a table and they're like, so we loved Don't Worry. It's a commercial. It's like, we love Don't Worry, Darling. Oh, that Harry Styles, like he's
Oh my
great.
God.
Like it's like, and Florence Pugh, what an amazing actress. Like, and then they're like, go see the movie.
Enough people are going to see this movie.
I
Like
know.
they don't need to do. People are going to see this
I
movie.
know.
I'm seeing it this weekend.
Very funny advertisement.
I'm seeing it this weekend. Whether it's tonight, tomorrow.
I need to go see it. I don't know why I don't have time to go see it.
I feel like it probably crushes Olivia Wilde, like that it's getting such bad reviews because just the way it's been hyped up.
I know.
And
But
the way she talked about it for so long was like it was going to be an Oscar.
But I
movie.
feel like it's not going to be. I don't feel like it's going to be
I'm sure
bad.
it'll be fine.
I feel like it's getting bad reviews because of the drama.
I know. I'll be honest. I kind of think I'm going in with the expectations that I'm gonna like.
Oh,
it.
I think
Me
I'll
too.
like it.
And I don't. And I asked myself, is it because of Harry Styles? And then I was like, no. I generally think like I'm gonna like it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Because everybody keeps saying it's very like it has a very open-ended ending, which is not like I don't know what that means, but that I
to
don't like.
interpretation, I don't like that.
So
What are people saying about Harry's performance now that more people have seen the full thing?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
have
don't know?
not really been.
I haven't read reviews about this, honestly,
Because
besides the
sometimes
early ones.
I don't really like to read like the very thorough reviews until I see the movie because I just feel like sometimes it gives stuff away
Yeah.
when it doesn't mean to. So we'll definitely be seeing. I'm definitely going to go next week for sure, and then we can talk about it. A new celeb is getting into the skincare game. One maybe you wouldn't have expected, but one maybe you would expect. It's Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is getting into the skincare game. It is a unisex line of products, apparently, and they're made from like the grapes of the Miraval vineyard in France, which I love Miraval. Their rosé is fantastic. So I'm intrigued by a Brad Pitt skincare line. I don't think like anybody needed this, but
Brad Pitt is aging gracefully, and I wanted to give a shout out to somebody who I think was early in the skincare game.
Mm-hmm.
Miranda Kerr.
She was very early, yeah.
Miranda Kerr was so early in the skincare game that sometimes I think people forget about Miranda Kerr and her skincare. But I saw a TikTok of her yesterday and I thought, Miranda Kerr, she was early on this. She was in the game early. And somebody asked the question like, yay or nay, or slay or nay, celebrity skincare, and she said yay, there's room for everybody. And then that's where I thought about Brad Pitt joining.
Yeah.
And he said, Gwyneth Paltrow was the first person to get him to wash his face even twice a day. And so I think that makes sense because of Goop.
It does.
And Gwyneth Paltrow is very into the beauty line, skincare, all things. And so I think it would make sense.
Just when they were dating.
I don't know if Brad Pitt needed his own skincare line, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know how successful a Brad Pitt skincare line is going to be.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by it as well. It's also interesting because I know that the vineyard in France has been it's been like a hot topic for the divorce, the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie divorce. It
has been.
Because it's, that's their vineyard that they had together. And I think that's been like very discussed on who gets that and who doesn't get that. So it's interesting that now we're getting a line of skincare that says it comes from that. He co-founded it with the organic wine growers. The Perrin family seeks to slow the process of skin aging so that everyone, regardless of gender or skin type, can age well. That's what the website says. He told Vogue, I don't want to be running from aging. It's a concept we can't escape, and I would like to see our culture embracing it a bit more, talking about it in those terms. I mean, it's just funny coming from Brad Pitt of all people, right? Like, it's like the one guy that everyone's like, oh my God, look how he's aging so well. It's like, I guess that's why he comes out with his skincare, right? The products which range from $80 to $385 feature 2 exclusive patented active ingredients, GSM-10 and Pro-GR3. One is made from seeds and has antioxidant properties, and then the other one is made from a combination of natural molecules found in plant extracts, yes, vine cuttings, chamomile, and green tea. It's going to be very interesting. The idea for the skincare range came about as at the Chateau Miraval winery. The Vineyard estate is currently at the center of a legal battle between Pitt and his former wife, Angelina Jolie.
Interesting. So now, does she benefit from the skincare line? Does she get money?
If she owns part of the vineyard,
I would assume she has to get some sort of money.
I
from
would
that.
think, or like she
not,
has to agree to the.
Yeah, she's gonna come knocking.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be investing in Brad Pitt's skincare line. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that sounds $80 to $385 sounds steep.
I like my routine right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I'm gonna incorporate any of Brad Pitt's products unless they're top. Everyone's like, this is some miracle shit.
Celeb skincare.
I don't have any celeb skincare. I don't own any.
I know people have been up my ass because I did not really follow through on my commitment of talking about skin. I kind of use all the stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, like every day.
You do?
Yeah.
Every day?
Uh-huh.
And you like it?
I do.
Shit.
Some stuff I like. The oils are nice, but I have oily skin already, so I don't really like. I would never put an oil on my face in the morning. At night, I like to use it sometimes, but not every night. The vitamin C8 serum I really like. Hyaluronic acid serum, those all are like the same to me. I haven't tried one that I'm like, oh, this is amazing. They all feel the same. The toner is very nice. The cleanser is nice. I really like the what else is there? The the C8 serum, exfoliator, and the moisturizer are probably my 3 favorites.
So you do like it?
I do like it.
Okay.
The moisturizer, I don't know if I'm gonna refill everything. I'll probably refill the C8 serum and the moisturizer. The moisturizer, I'm almost done with it. I might order that.
You're using it every day.
I use the moisturizer at night. I really love. It's a thicker moisturizer, which I don't use as much in the morning.
And so
but at night, I really like it.
And so you decided not to tell anybody about this.
I've tried.
You were gatekeeping.
No, I'm not.
Kim Kardashian's
I'm not gatekeeping.
Skincare.
I'm just like, I have to break out of my insecurities. Like I've gone to film myself like talking about it, and I like watch it and I get embarrassed and I don't post it.
Why?
I don't know.
Just post it. People will love it.
Since I've made my TikTok, I've tried to do it like 4 times of like talking about it, and then I'm like, this is bad, and I don't post it.
Just post it. Don't get embarrassed.
I know.
People will love it.
I know.
They'll be.
I'm being honest. That's literally why I haven't.
They'll be
done
thrilled.
It. Yeah. I don't, because
you can also talk about it on here. You haven't mentioned it.
I know. It's just so much.
You talk like on here filming, 3 times a week.
Yeah. Well, those are my thoughts. Honestly, I feel much more confident talking about it now after using it for a couple months, where I'm like, oh, because when you try something new for the first time after a week,
you don't know.
You're
your
like,
reaction.
oh, I love all of it. Like it's great. I don't
or you hate it.
Yeah, or you hate it.
You got to use it for a little.
But
bit.
you have to use it for a while to see if what you actually like about it, and those are the things after using it for 2 months that I really like.
Well, that's great to hear.
And maybe I'll make the video.
Yeah, you should. I'm going to maybe invest
TikTok.
in the Hailey Bieber peptide lip treatment.
Yeah.
I may get that.
Yeah, I think you should.
I
would love to know how that is. I think people love it.
I think I would like that.
Yeah.
So I may do that. But I'm not sure I'm going to venture into Brad Pitt.
No, probably not. Maybe Noah will, though, because he does use Pharrell's skincare.
I've kind of fallen off. Like, I used to be so good about using it like in the morning, at night, which is what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And then now I don't really do it as much, but
skincare guy, because that's what, morning and night, because that's
morning
what you're supposed to do.
That's what they tell you to do.
No, Pharrell did the video. He's like, here's what to do.
So maybe I'll pick Brad Pitt's up.
The fact that like Noah was just following Pharrell's skincare routine is so funny, and like watching Pharrell's tutorials.
Yeah, I remember he like went live, and it was with him and Tyler the Creator, and they were talking about it, and I was like, damn, like.
You're easily influenced by Tyler
people
the
that
Creator.
I like.
Yeah, people that you
they're
like. It makes sense.
Do this. I'm like, yeah.
If John Mayer made a skincare line, would you buy it?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Pharrell's better skin. So
fair.
If he did something else, maybe if he did like a hair product. I don't know.
Yeah, he has great hair.
Good point.
He has great hair.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
If you're like me and you love watching Jeopardy and you also love celebrities, Celebrity Jeopardy is coming this Sunday. I think everybody's going to love it. The stars have never been so bright as they test their brain power on the series premiere of Celebrity Jeopardy. Celebrity Jeopardy is going to be hosted by Mayim Bialik, and they are going to have some major names in Hollywood who are playing: Ray Romano, Constance Wu. You got people like Michael Cera, BJ Novak, so many more. I think everybody's going to be really excited with who is competing. And on top of that, whoever wins, the brightest star will win $1 million for charity, which is awesome. So Celebrity Jeopardy is coming to prime time Sunday, September 25th, 8/7 Central. Test your knowledge, guys. I love playing Jeopardy. I get a lot of questions wrong, but sometimes you get one right, makes you feel really good about yourself. So if you want to see if you're smarter than some of these celebrities, which I think everybody is always curious about, Celebrity Jeopardy is going to be really fun. Like I said, series premieres Sunday, September 25th, 8/7 Central on ABC. You can also stream on Hulu.
All right, everyone, we are here with two very special guests. We have Paige DeSorbo and Hannah Berner. Thank you guys for joining us. This is the first time in this studio, which you had a very nice reaction when you walked in here, which is really nice because it's a closet. And so thank you for that.
No, it definitely shows that they respect you here.
Well, they respect us more because they're giving us a bigger studio.
Got it. Okay.
So that's huge.
I just love your aesthetic, your vibe.
Thank you so much.
I think it's intimate. I think it's a moment. I think it's a vibe.
You've been in here.
I have been in here with Des.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I don't know why they keep inviting me back, but we keep going. I do have to warn you guys, I'm not trying to start beef in the Barstool universe. However, last time I went to Joe and Pat's podcast after, and I like kind of lied, and I was like, oh, the girls were like, you guys have a cute podcast. Go have fun.
We
with
saw
that."
it. No, it was very funny.
It was worth the laugh.
It was.
But I think when we go to their podcast after this, I'm gonna say some more shit.
Do it. Say,
Be like, they
tell
think
them we really they think who they are now, and like they need to be knocked off their pedestal.
Okay, yeah.
Even
I
though we
love this
them
imaginary
so-
beef
we
between the
love
two
them
of you.
so much.
The imaginary beef is fun because we the four of us give each other that energy like in real life.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Like, we'll walk by and
That
Joey
means
will
you
be
like them.
Yeah, Joey's like, why do you guys look so good today? Like, who do you think you are?
Or yesterday when we were before the upfronts, it was like us two, Joey, Brianna, and Grace, and Joey was like, we're fine, but like pointing to Fran, and he was like, clearly we're all carrying her on our backs.
It's just some banter
good
we have,
banter.
some good
I
banter.
understand
I'd
that
rather
they're
that.
doing well and like they have like a great personality, and Pat is tall. However, they have to have some respect for the legends that are chicks in the office.
They do.
Okay.
They very much do.
I just
We
need
love
them to know.
We love them very much.
Is
so
this
you
because
guys,
you're wearing all leather? That
Yeah.
You're feeling like really powerful right now?
Yeah, I feel
you
like
asked us if we looked annoying, and I said yes.
Did you both know you were going to be going with the like monochromatic looks
No,
tonight?
we didn't.
Today?
No, we just
But you're like Barbie.
Pink is like really your color.
Pink
Paige.
is really in right now.
Yeah.
And I just went to Fashion Week, so like I know.
Mm-hmm.
But-
We know. You've been at all the events. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about your guys' live shows. Actually, one of my good friends from high school posted on her story that she was at your live show, and it made me really happy.
Did she have a good time?
I honestly didn't text her about it. But I was
You couldn't care.
it was one of those things, when you see something, you go, oh, I have to text her.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up
Just
not, but I
don't.
will.
Yeah.
I will.
It was fun to do.
Maybe
New York
I'll do a
'cause
live text
we're
right now.
New
Should
Yorkers.
I get a live reaction
Yeah.
right now
Oh
about
my
how
god!
she felt?
Don't
that
tell
night?
her we're here. Don't tell her we're
I
here.
hope she's like it wasn't even.
Be
that
like, tell
funny.
me the truth. Tell me
I'm
the
gonna
tea.
text her right now. Hold on.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
did kind of. You don't think about it, but when you're sitting and everyone's taking photos of you, I was like sitting with my ankle like folded over in the strangest
Oh, I
way.
do that all
Yeah.
the time. Anytime we get on stage, I say to myself, put your fucking shoulders back.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and then 30 minutes in, I forget, and then I go through the pictures that people tag, and I'm like, I'm sitting like this,
Yeah.
like in the chair. I'm like, God,
I'm
really?
It
the
looks
same
like you're
way.
trying to look
yeah.
weird.
You're like,
Yeah.
it's just, it's hard. And you lean forward because you want to talk, so you're like, you're
Yep.
leaning into the person, and then it's
Yep.
just like, oh God, that's on my back is curved. Like,
You like forget there's people there, and you're like, I want to go to my bed.
yeah,
I'm sitting up so straight right now.
yeah.
Paige and I got
I know, it's
drunky
hard.
during our New York shows. Drunky.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Espresso
Honestly,
martinis.
Best way to do
That's
it.
the move.
It's the best
Espresso
way.
martini.
Yeah, because they get me
Yeah.
fucking hyper, and then you're
Yeah.
skinny because
We
you have
did
diarrhea.
Deserved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
We did that for the
Portland show, and it was our best show.
We
That
had a great time.
we're one of the best.
Or did you just think it was the best?
No, I think it was an overall,
Yeah.
as a group, everyone was like, that was really good, but we had espresso
We were
martinis.
definitely the drunkest.
I'm telling you, espresso martinis are money. We used to do it when we would fight on reality TV.
Yeah.
Because you're
Hypes you
exhausted from filming all day, and then you go to a dinner scene and you're like, give me that espresso martini.
By the way, I'm going to put a disclaimer in the interview for everybody listening. If they're like, oh, we want to hear about Bravo, we're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
So we are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on. Yeah, we're going to move on to literally all the other things.
Right.
Are
exactly.
you doing Hailey Bieber Brown?
Yeah.
Wow. I actually
copied
like
her.
this
The chocolate
better.
donut.
I went with the easier way to do it because I looked at her nail artist was like, oh, you take this color and you mix it with clear, and then you take a
No, I like
shiny
this
color
better.
and you do a pearl, this whole.
And you're like, I have a job.
I was like, I can't go to a nail tech and say, take these 5
It's not a
colors
chemistry
and start
experiment. Yeah.
mixing them. Like, I need you to
Right.
take out the little thing and mix them.
Yes.
So I
It's
just
very chrome.
It's one
cool.
coat of a brown and then the chrome.
I don't know if I'm newly into fashion, as you can tell.
Obviously, look
Yeah.
at
But
that
I
leather
feel like
blazer.
girls in general are killing it lately. I feel
We
like
are,
we're
I
really
do.
into the
yeah.
style because it's like nostalgic, and it's
Yeah.
also like not. I think it hits everyone. Like it's not too girly. It's almost fits everyone's vibe.
Yeah.
Did you also know that Hannah's friends with Hailey Bieber? Oh, she hasn't told you?
I haven't
No,
heard.
we
I
haven't
don't
heard
like
that
to
yet.
tell people like when I first see them.
You tell everyone.
Okay, well,
How have you
tell
not
us?
told us this ever?
I mean, okay,
You've been
so
on this show like 12 times.
Hales
And is this
and
a
I-
new thing, or
It's a new friendship, but
Okay.
you know, new friendships are the best, and she's not sick of me yet.
right? Because it's fake.
No, I swear to God, it's not. So I did this video on my podcast about conspiracy theories, and this girl, Claire Parker, hilarious comedian, was like, there's a conspiracy theory that Hailey and Justin were like forced together through one of the churches.
Yes, I saw this.
And that Chris Pratt was originally supposed to be with Hailey. Look at me spreading
wait, I
it.
saw that.
Hales, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to spread it. I'm just giving them background.
I saw this video that you posted.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but that Chris Pratt had political aspirations, so they put him with Schwarzenegger, and then
okay, we got that.
Schwarzenegger. How do you pronounce it?
No, you're right.
Schwarzenegger.
Okay, it just sounded.
Right, that sounded.
Can you bleep that?
It did sound like we were pairing like feuding countries together.
No, it sounded like someone else to me. All right,
Oh God, I can't breathe. Anyway,
Hannah's canceled.
first one on the pod. There'll be more. So then, I get a DM from Hailey Bieber. And I'm shook. I feel like it's a fan account, but it has like 14 million followers or whatever. And it's TikTok, where I'm deeply respected. And she's basically like, hey, it's kind of crazy that people would think that like I could be given to someone in a cult. Like that's crazy. And
Hannah
like,
threw the other girl right under the
she put like
Oh
a
my God,
cry
I would've
face,
done
but
the
like slanted
same
cry
thing.
face. So I was like, Paige, is she mad at me or is she like low key kind of joking with me? What did you say?
I thought she was mad at you.
I think it's both. I think she was like, I'm mad, but I'm gonna be soft
Right.
about it.
Yeah.
yes,
fuck
because
this
she can't.
girl,
She's Hailey
but-
Bieber. She can't
yeah.
be like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's like when I respond to people and I'm like, oh my God, the fact anyone would think that crying face. Meanwhile, I'm like, fuck this person.
Yeah.
Why
That's
would they
exactly
think
how
that?
she felt. So she
Yeah.
was mad at me, but then I responded and I threw the other girl under the bus and I was like, she was saying wild conspiracy theories and
Sorry, I
am
gave her a
so
platform.
sorry. I should not have posted it. And you're so right. Respect you, whatever. But the joke about it is I didn't know how to greet her. Like, hey, girly,
Right,
what's
right,
up? So I
lady.
chose the moment. I wrote, my love.
That's really sweet. She probably
And
Or
almost
condescending.
condescending.
That could be condescending for sure.
like my darling.
I don't know
my
if
darling.
I got back
you could have
a
started that
my
with
love.
honey, and it
Yeah,
would have
I
been
was
like,
just gonna
Honey,
say,
yeah.
if someone said
Sweetheart.
honey, I would lose my shit.
Yeah, somebody
honey,
said
it's a
to
fucking
me-
joke.
Honey,
Okay.
boo boo.
The way you said my love
you're
sounded
iconic.
sweet, but now that I'm thinking about it, if I received my love, ugh.
So now, like, we greet each other saying "my love,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like the
that's
gigglers,
sweet.
we go "my loves." But I panicked. I said "my." It's like texting a crush where you don't
Me love.
suddenly forget how words work and you don't know how to put them. I didn't know what to say to her. I wrote it. She responded again to me, and then I was like, "Do I need a restraining order?" Because she's obsessed with me. And she was like, "Oh my God, no worries. Like, I love your content, whatever." And I was like,
And then she followed her.
What?
Yeah.
So life has been different lately.
Yeah.
I can
So now
tell
she
you're
does slick back ponytail.
you're
Exactly.
wearing
No
what
wonder you're
Hailey
dressing
Bieber would
better.
wear.
You're glowing.
Did she send you this outfit? Did she tell you to wear
You're
this?
one step away. Just do the nails. Just you gotta
I
do
don't have the
these.
nails and I haven't shaved my legs, but everything else is pretty on point today.
I am stunned. That is like my lifelong dream is for Hailey Bieber to message me. I've said so many things about her. How has she not messaged me? I'm
it's
getting
crazy,
offended.
though.
That was I was like, it was you?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so happy for you, but I'm also
I have friends who are
so
like
disappointed.
like
for you.
she, you know, is so into her fashion and everything about her. Where like I talk shit about conspiracy theories and aliens and shit, and murder docs and fart jokes. So Haley, like, I
Like,
appreciate
how many
her, but I never-
outfits do I have to copy for her
Yes.
to not
No,
say something,
literally.
but she comments on your conspiracy theory?
Yes. So I was never like that big of a fangirl. Maybe she sensed that from me, that like I'd be like normal
Right.
with her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So anyway, me and him are friends
So the
anymore.
double date with Des and what's his name again? Justy.
Yeah.
Jay. We're figuring it out. But moral of the story is it's crazy to realize like she's human too.
Yeah.
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 I've always thought that about
I think
her.
that more because it feels like more things affect her sometimes. You know, she reacts to things.
But
Her TikTok when she's like, "Leave me alone." But the truth
know.
if I was her, it would affect me too.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are so mean to her.
I know.
She
still,
seems
she's
so
been married
sweet.
for 4 years.
The fact that
and
she even
still-
forgave you.
the fact that she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. But you know, love and hate is a close emotion. I do
True.
think though that it made me sad that she saw my video and reacted to it, and I felt so horrible that for a second like I caused her any pain, and I think that's why she liked me.
fair.
My friend responded.
Oh,
I wrote, wait, I saw you went to Giggly Squad live show. They're the best. What did you think? She
Okay,
said,
you should have said they're the best.
Well, she's my friend. She would have talked shit if she was going to talk shit.
Okay.
She said they're hysterical. It was fun. They had a comedian that opened for them. She was mad funny.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. Because it's hard to get a random person to open for you, and like when everyone wants to see,
Right,
you know,
right,
like you two, and then you
right.
throw some random comic. We had this girl Tracy Carnazzo.
She was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah. She was. Really
She was
good.
mad funny, apparently.
so Long Island. She,
Yeah, she was
Tracy
mad funny.
Carnazzo.
yeah, she was mad funny.
She's mad funny.
I love that. That's so good. Paige, you've been to a ton of Fashion Week events
I don't
this
like
week.
when we get serious.
I
with
know,
each
I
other.
know.
I just got
I know.
nervous.
Well, because I was like, Hannah's getting way too much attention. I gotta take
Right,
it.
let's get it. You're friends with Hailey Bieber.
I was like, I'm gonna make this about Paige now, and I'm gonna make this a very serious turn.
Seriously, just like you're Barbara Walters.
I-
I have a bone to pick with you.
Me?
No, I thought that's what you were like gonna
Oh,
say.
oh, yes.
She's like, Paige, how are crop tops this season? What's going on?
I like turned my chair and everything and looked right at you. Well, I really want to talk about the Courtney.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because I felt like I
Yes, give me-
watched 4,000 Instagram stories in a row, of course, on the night of the show. And it felt like every single person I watched was somehow sitting in the front row. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yes.
how did it fit this many people? And how was every like known person I follow that is
Yeah.
like from New York all sitting in the
And
front
did you see Davide from
I
Love
saw
Island?
Davide. So hot. Just I didn't see Ekin-Su though.
Yeah,
but
I
I,
don't
was
think
like,
she was there.
I don't think she was either. But when I was younger and you would like see Fashion Week, I mean, where did we even see it? On like E! News.
Yeah, yeah.
It very much looked like there's one front row.
Yeah.
And then like everyone else behind is standing. It's really not like that. Like there were really only 2 rows on each side. And
It
the
was
row
really
went for
long.
like a mile.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So like
Wow.
It was
everyone
on the
in
High
front.
Line, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So like everyone
it's a
was
long,
in the front row.
High
cool.
Line is long.
I also have a question. It's like it is giving high school a little, but do people really care about front row?
People really
And
care.
how do you like your publicist has to?
It's just if
Did
you're
you
in front
sit
row,
in the
you have a
front
great
row?
publicist.
it's all publicists.
Yes, like you could be no one and have an amazing publicist, and you're sitting front row at like Fendi.
And then immediately someone's like, "Who is that?
Yeah.
Why is she here? Do we care?"
Yeah. And I feel like there's a just like certain amount of influencers that get invited to like the really big show, like a Fendi.
Yeah.
Where like I'm not getting invited to Fendi. I work for Amazon. You know, like they
No,
don't care about
Paige,
me.
no.
No. Yeah.
Don't
talk about yourself
Don't
like
talk
that.
about yourself like that.
But Fashion Week is very high school because
Yeah.
it's the same girls at every show.
Yes,
I've
And
noticed
then
that.
I keep talking about how
I've also noticed that.
how scary it is.
It's terrifying. And then it's like, what show did you go to? Like, what are you
Right.
going to
Where are
after?
you going next?
And
And
then
I'm
I
just
feel like the
I don't know
invites
my
change.
I
bed.
There's no
Terrified.
rules to the
Oh my
invites
God,
either.
I'd be
It's very like,
terrified.
oh, did Justin invite you to Steve's place later tonight? Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, like I kept getting like, are you going to the Puma party? And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't know Puma was having a party.
Yeah, it's very like that. It's so like that.
And then they're like, oh, well, I'm sure you can text somebody.
Yeah, and I'm just
yeah.
like, fuck you. Like, I don't want to go anywhere.
So what is your like main takeaway?
Oh, yeah, I want to talk
want
about the Courtney show.
Yeah. Give us the
Yeah.
takeaway of the Courtney show,
Okay,
and then
so
and then also
she-
just Fashion Week as a whole.
She came out before the runway show started, her and Travis. They made out the whole time.
Really
Amazing.
down the walk?
when they were
No, like
sitting?
they sat down and they were making out the whole time. And then the
Love
show
that.
started, the music cut off. And so the girls, and then the lights cut off. And the girls
Saw
were
the power
walking
went out.
down the runway. And I was like, this can't be the way it's supposed to be. So then they restarted. I literally felt like I was at a talent show where like someone messed up
Oh
and
my
you're like,
God.
no, like you
Someone's
feel so
fired.
bad for the models. And then it happened. It was great. And then Courtney like walked back
Did
down the
anyone
runway.
say anything?
There's no speaking in fashion.
Oh yeah, Paige is, the only
No
way you can
speaking.
speak in fashion is if it's another language. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Fair.
But it was really cool. I went like very last minute. Like I wasn't invited. One of my friends was going. She was like, "Hey, like come
Yeah.
with me." So nobody invited
How
me to
stressful
that.
are the outfit changes for in one day? I would not be able to plan that many outfits for one day.
So I went to Cynthia Rowley. They dressed me for
Yeah.
it, which was like so amazing. And then
I love
I
that dress is really cute.
went,
So
thank
pretty.
you. And then I went and did an outfit change like very last minute, and I got roasted for my outfit change, but I
Really?
liked it.
What was it?
I liked
It was
it. I
just
liked
like
it.
it was
Oh,
very
the one you
Kourtney
wore to
K.
Kourtney Kardashian?
Yeah,
the
it was
set.
like
So
a sheer,
cute. The set with
like
the
lace
boots.
set.
Oh
yeah.
no, I
liked it.
thought that was awesome.
Wait,
thought it
Paige,
was
how
cool,
did
too.
you
And I would
change
tell
and
you.
where?
I went, so my two stylists that sometimes I work with were at Cynthia Rowley, and they were like, we're going to the Courtney show, come back, we'll change you, and then we'll go.
Where's come
We'll
back?
change you.
Oh, like at their house?
yeah.
Because you know there are those New York City moments, and you guys know too, where you're like at a Chipotle in the bathroom, like redoing your hair.
A lot of girls would, like get cars and then put all their clothes in the car, keep that car for the same day, the whole day.
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
change
I
it
just
the
think
night.
the
that's like 27 dresses.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
I just feel like behind
Pays
the
the
scenes
cab
of
driver
Fashion
not to
Week-
look in the rearview mirror.
Yes, or look.
Yeah,
give me some
yeah, or
attention.
look, yeah.
But I feel like it's all for the photo, but then the behind the scenes is way more interesting and messy. I feel
Yeah,
like.
like you're sweating while you're sitting there.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
thirsty. You're hungry.
Were you
Right, that's why I imagine I wouldn't do well at these events.
There food at these things?
No.
Drinks?
Oh my God, no.
no
Oh,
drinks?
God.
No drinks?
no drink, no food.
I think doing
no
these
water.
Is everyone
things,
sober?
doing these
Everyone's
things sober
sober.
sounds god awful.
Sober and hungry? And,
Everyone's
and
sober
people
and
are
starving.
mean and sweaty?
Yeah, that's literally Fashion Week.
Sounds awful.
Sober,
And I don't
hungry,
want to be
mean,
like,
sweaty.
because I know that some people are like, oh, you just weren't invited
Wait.
and that's why you feel that way. Like, no, I genuinely, I want nothing to do with
Yes.
it. I really
also
don't.
hate small talk.
Yeah.
So like if
Me
I get
too.
invited to a dinner or like a presentation, like I can't. Like
Yeah.
my anxiety won't let me do it.
Yeah,
Or, like,
because
what are you
I
gonna
would
talk
rather
about?
be comfortable with people that I know that I
Yeah.
could just like talk about whatever and it's gonna be fine and I'm gonna have fun than like, oh, do you want to come to this dinner with these people?
No,
and,
I'll cry.
and it's like, no,
I don't want to go to dinner
honestly
with my
don't.
friends. Like, why would I go with people I don't know?
Going to dinner is my favorite activity, but
I'll
just
go alone.
with people.
I eat alone all the time.
Yeah, with people that I don't know that are like
Serial killer.
in the fashion world.
Well, the fashion world though is very interesting because you joke like, oh, I'm an Amazon influencer, but isn't Amazon not like the backbone of society right now?
No, they really.
Yeah.
And I feel like back then it was just like the editors and the like rich people, and now anyone
well,
can
social
have
media's
influence.
taken it. to
So
a
like
whole
I
different
think you
level.
are the new face of fashion.
Thank you.
But
I agree.
and me.
Yeah, you're on your way up.
you really
I'm telling
are.
you.
Wait, my
but
friend
Paige is
said,
my
I
protege.
told you. I feel like I messaged you recently about one of your outfits. I was like, "You're."
She's wearing loafers
hitting
right
it.
now.
I am.
I
wearing-
saw.
I have
I'm
those.
wearing-
Rhea
them
wore those yesterday.
You guys-
Well, I saw her story and was like, "Yeah." Oh.
Prada.
Sorry, bitch, mine are real.
I'm investing the $1,000.
My friend said I didn't answer her last two texts, and then
Okay.
she texted again. They were wasted, LMAO. I went to the second show, so they had one right before it.
Hannah knows when I'm really drunk because I'm so nice to everybody and I'll like ask for your life story. And Hannah is just like stupid when she's drunk.
Yeah, I'm just like, look at my butt. Where Paige is actually witty and funny, so she could pull off a show. But we had a meet and greet with 100 people, and she started asking everyone about like, so how'd you get here? Where'd
How
you come
you-
from?
where you-
And I was
Rhea
like,
does
we're
that.
gonna be here for 7 years.
Rhea does that too.
The people who were working
100%.
were like, guys, we have to.
Yeah,
We have a family.
We get
to take care
the
of.
we get the
And
wrap
I was like,
up
but she
sign.
just
do
got
that.
divorced. Let her
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it is fun to be with you guys because like you guys are obviously so close and we're so close, and the fact that we're at least like handling business together is
How inspirational.
So beautiful. Yeah.
When's your guys'
It's like a
next
moment
show?
to acknowledge how awesome we are.
It's just
Did you
good
get Hailey's
to
PR
soak up
team?
each other's awesomeness.
Our next show is actually this weekend in Vegas.
We're in Vegas.
What?
And we've never been to Vegas.
I've never been to Vegas. I'm going in November for the first time ever, but for a Jonas Brothers show.
Wait, that's gonna be epic. Oh, what do we think
Wait,
about
are the
wish
Jonas
we were
Brothers back
invited.
together?
Yeah.
That would be
Sorry,
fun.
are they?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Paige, you knew that.
What do you
didn't
think
know-
about
Did
Joe?
you know that the Jonas Brothers were back together?
I watched a documentary on it. Yeah. Joe Jonas. What do you think about his bro talks?
I love it. I love it.
I think it's iconic.
I think it's hilarious. I think he's like, look, we're all getting older.
I think
And
I love Joe-
I inject my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Joe Jonas only because of Sophie Turner.
Yeah, Sophie makes him way cooler.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
And he
know?
loves a TikTok. Joe Jonas.
he does.
Yeah, I appreciate
does.
that.
Joe's
He
the
does.
funny one.
Yeah.
He is.
Nick is the sensitive one, and I don't know who the other one is.
Kevin.
Come on.
Kevin. No. Kevin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I like Kevin because he did have that fun show with his wife, and they seem.
I did.
Are they
really
still
like that
together?
reality
Yes.
What
show,
about
yes.
his newest
Iconic.
show with his brother Frankie Jonas, Claim to Fame, that comes on after The Bachelorette?
I watched the whole thing. It was ridiculous, and I loved it.
Wow.
Frankie's
I wanna
probably
watch
talented. Frankie's
Yeah.
a cute name.
It's you.
For a
It's
girl.
the whole
my brother's
show
name.
was like a competition show, and it was relatives of famous people all competing for money, and they had to guess who like their famous relative was. So it was like, oh, my grandpa is this person, my aunt is this person.
Was it
You
like
had to
really
guess.
famous people?
No, I mean, no, there were some.
No.
There were some.
no.
No, there was. That's
Yeah.
why your reaction was funny.
Well, there were some where I was like, I don't really know who that is, but then there were mostly, I would say, almost all of them were recognizable names.
Okay. Oh,
For
that sounds
sure.
like a good show.
Yeah, it's not. If you ever need something silly to put on,
I love binging. Like, I just binged Love Island.
Which season?
The
The
This
newest
last
one?
one?
Okay,
Okay.
so that.
She's
I
caught
did like
up. She's caught up.
VPN
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait
Yeah, we did the same thing.
with the other Americans for Hulu.
No, those peasants.
no,
it
we're
is
not
like
waiting
our
for that.
generation's LimeWire VPN.
Yeah,
No, it literally
yeah,
is.
yeah. So we can
I
watch
was
a
like,
British
I
reality
have a
show.
job. I could pay for a VPN.
Weren't we all afraid that we were gonna go to jail because of LimeWire?
Yes.
Yes.
I legit thought that one
Absolutely.
day, like, we'd
They
get
should
knocked on
do
the
it.
door.
I thought my
Come
parents
back.
were gonna get fucked because it was on their computer.
but
And I
it was
like,
worth it for
I-
Ja
yeah,
Rule.
I was
they'll
even
never
worried about
tracing it back to me.
I was even worried about YouTube to MP3. What was that one?
Oh, yeah, I still
awesome,
use
though.
it.
That
Yeah.
was great. It
Yeah.
really worked.
I
That
know,
was
it really
awesome.
worked. I know it
That's how
did.
I got United States of Pop 2009 on my iPod.
Yep.
I'm worried about buying my like fake designer stuff. I'm afraid to post the link because I feel like I'm gonna
Well,
get
DHgate is
illegal.
highly illegal. Yeah.
Is it illegal?
I mean,
Are you
Yeah,
trying to get me
it's definitely
arrested
not.
right now?
That is-
It's- I
it
don't know
is
if it's
illegal.
illegal, but
Wait,
it's
guys,
not
I don't
legal.
know what this is.
It's not illegal.
It's illegal to have fake designer stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so there's
what's
this site
DHgate?
called DHgate that all
I've
the
seen so many people
all the
posting
cool
about it.
girlies
Okay.
are doing
It's
it, but
all
they do
fake
it.
shit.
They do it sketchily.
You're getting
We can't talk
big
about it?
No.
Really? What?
I mean, it's a little bit.
I mean, too late, or they have to take it out.
We can cut it out.
Should it be cut?
No,
You can
I think
speak.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
I told you not to tell anybody about that scene.
Oh, she doesn't want me to tell people because everyone's gonna. Because she told me about
So
it.
it's not, you don't care if we talk about it.
Oh, okay. I thought
okay.
literally we were
Okay.
about to get arrested. I'm so scared of
You
it.
thought
I
the
will
cops
say
were about
I've
to bust
seen
through the door.
multiple
Yeah.
Instagram stories.
You're
about-
right.
This Prada from
Yeah.
her, and I was like, this is a secret.
Yeah, she's But okay, as you guys know, I don't have a small mouth, and if I don't gatekeep, I want to tell everyone about it.
No, and
Yeah,
I
which
have
you are doing
heard of it
right now.
before,
So DHgate, I'm not that I'm cheap.
No, you're cheap.
I'm cheap, and I like. It's a lot of people can't afford like $2,000 bags. So if you can get it for $80, and a lot of the time it's actually the same manufacturer, but it's like a little off, or like
Sometimes it doesn't come though.
Oh,
Like I've ordered things and they just never showed up, and I was like, okay.
that's the risk you
So
take.
there is risk that you
is the
take.
risk you take.
It is risky, but I got these
That's
Prada
kinda-
loafers.
I'll be honest, that's kind of fun though. Like,
It's-
will it show up?
Yeah, it's like,
will it,
I
will
don't
it
know.
not?
Yeah.
We'll see.
And
it
when
also
if
comes
it
in,
does,
like,
it's that
months.
much more exciting.
See, my thing is, and this may be bougie of me, but whatever. If I'm going to get fake Prada loafers, I'm just going to get Steve Madden loafers. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because like if I'm gonna spend the money to get if I'm gonna have a designer thing, I want that to be like something that I like worked for and like saved my money and was like, I'm gonna get this because I deserve it. And then like all the other things, I'll just get like a Sam Edelman, Steve Madden.
There was some
Like,
self-love in there. You saying I deserve it? See, I don't think I deserve it. And that's where we differ.
That's why you're in therapy.
I also think I didn't respect designer stuff. I was like, oh, it's stupid. So that's why I started buying cheap. But now I'm starting to appreciate like, oh, tell them what you
That's how
learned
that's how
about
my mom feels about it.
how Gucci.
Oh my God. Okay. I saw this thing on TikTok, the New York Times. I read it in the New York Times.
Wow.
We call TikTok.
Proud of you.
We call TikTok.
Whoa. So I saw it in the New York Times.
And they were saying that when Jersey Shore was on, Louis Vuitton would send Snooki Gucci stuff so that she would be seen out wearing Gucci and not Louis Vuitton.
Yes, I saw this
Wow.
because then Gucci was deemed trashy because Snooki was wearing
Snooki was wearing it.
Yeah, but then Gucci became very popular.
Yeah.
From that.
Wow.
Wow. And then some brands will make their own
that
counterfeit
is
stuff.
just so
I was
like
thinking that.
It's almost like how
nose
Elvis
up.
Elvis would make merch pro Elvis and against Elvis.
Yeah, which was genius.
Like we hate Elvis.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he would just
You
make
guys,
capitalize on
recently
it.
watched
Yeah.
the movie?
yes.
Is that what you got?
Yes.
no,
that was in- that was
we
in the
also
movie,
read
Tom
that
Hanks.
in
4
the New
months
York
ago,
Times.
relevant.
Yeah, it was Tom
So we're
Hanks'
gonna
idea.
start making I Hate Giggly Squad merch.
Wow. Honestly, we would sell.
Why not
some
capitalize?
good stuff.
They're like, we would buy it. We would absolutely
We could
buy
do some
it.
good. Just back and forth.
Yeah.
We might do it too now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
We'll wear I Hate Chicks and
Yeah.
you guys wear I Hate
Yes.
Giggly Squad.
We
Perfect.
should just have a fake beef.
Perfect.
That would be great.
Yeah. Just get us
Guys,
out there
how
a
do
little
you
bit
do
more.
2 shows in one night? I don't think I could do that.
No.
2 shows is actually, it's really hard. It feels like,
I
you ever
actually
ran the
like it
mile when you
more.
were little and you're like, first lap. Second,
No.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, why do you like it?
I just think the adrenaline is there so you can do the second show.
Yeah.
And
Good point.
honestly, you make more money.
No, that is very
So, like,
very
two
true.
good
We'll
point.
do
But
How
anything
much
for a
time do you
dollar.
have in between?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good,
that's
though.
we do not have time
45
between.
minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
because
back to-
if I had like an hour, I would say I think I would be like, I'm tired.
But that's
No,
why
it's
the
like
second show, you get a little junky.
I
Yeah.
don't,
Because
honestly,
it's a
but I
marathon.
don't think I would be able to do a meet and greet for the second show. Like I could do the
We
meet.
do it together.
Okay.
So like in the middle of the first and second, it's both people meet and greet.
Yeah.
Then
Smart.
we have like 30 minutes. Then we do the second show.
Okay.
And then you know that the second show people, they were out having drinks before.
Oh,
so you know
yeah.
that they're
the
drunk
more rowdy
Yeah.
crowd.
and they're a rowdier crowd.
right.
And so you kind of, you're a little bit crazier. So
Yeah.
it's
Now,
more
how
fun.
many people are come to your shows?
We just did what, 2,000?
Well,
Like
Town Hall, I think, is 1,500.
1,500.
amazing.
So we did
So we did 3
It was insane.
shows.
But that was
We're
our first
thinking about
ever
doing
show.
That
in New
is
York.
insane.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing town
So
hall.
many people.
It was fun.
It's such an amazing venue.
Mainly
it
'cause we
is
saw
funny
you guys
though.
doing it.
If there's a red velvet seat,
It
like
is-
I'm into it.
It is like an orchestra. Like it's so classy, and I'm like, we're about to make vulva jokes, but let's do
Can
it.
they drink?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We encourage
That
it.
is important.
Yeah,
That
but
is
it does
always
feel weird.
important.
You're like literally walking on like a theater.
Yeah.
And you're like, are we just doing our
That's
art?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I might get up there and perform Broadway.
Yeah, it was like there should be an orchestra under the stage.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is just fun to, see your people in the flesh. And
Yes.
making it weird.
That- I think that's the best part of live
Yeah, it
shows.
So wait, neither of you have been to Vegas before?
No.
I was once when I was selling t-shirts in another life. Miserable job. It was so bright I couldn't open my eyes and it was so
you
hot.
didn't, like,
I would walk
party.
around like this.
Yeah. Were you
No.
over 21?
Yes, we
Okay.
like kind of went out to one bar, but it was with coworkers, and it was
Yeah.
so awkward. I was like, I'm not gonna pop my pussy in front of like Brad from HR.
I feel like since getting married, you party more, which is so aspirational.
It
I mean,
is.
is.
I'm learning and growing every week. who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you are so unpredictable at this point. I have no idea where you're going. I don't.
Neither do I.
I'm excited for you guys to go to Vegas, though.
I'm excited, yeah.
The only time I've ever been to Vegas was when I was in 5th grade, and it was
And so you lived it
awesome.
up.
Went to M&M World. My
Yeah.
parents made us come to the
her parents
casinos
love
with them.
casinos.
They love gambling. They literally go to Vegas every single year, except they have not gone this year, but they go to Atlantic City all
love
the
it.
time.
How do they
Dude,
deal?
I love
How do
that.
they deal with
Huge
losing?
gamblers.
How do they deal with
Not
losing?
well.
Because I dated a gambler
Yeah.
once.
They're huge
Ruined my
gamblers. They love it. They anytime they can gamble.
Blackjack.
Wait, your parents sound like
Everything.
a lot of fun.
They are.
They are a lot of fun.
They are rowdy.
They are a lot of fun.
It's good that they have a hobby.
They have other hobbies
though-
besides that.
I think
mean, they're not like addicted. Like,
yeah, they're
well,
not like losing their refrigerator.
No. We haven't lost. We haven't lost property due to.
I mean, we're Italian. I may have had an uncle who,
I'll be honest.
he went home. And there's no dryer.
They do
Where's
say-
the dryer?
gambling.
They do say the refrigerator's the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Why is that
"Go
an
get it back
Italian
and more."
family like such a cliche that's true?
That like
We love gambling.
you lost the washer
and
and
we're like,
dryer.
whatever. Well,
They go,
Hit it on the
Marie,
next
I'll
one."
get it back and more.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No, they. There is definitely gambling problems in my family, but not. They're
No,
good.
your parents have so much fun with
They're
it.
so like.
and they know when to like. All right, time to go to bed.
So I went
They
to
know when to hold them.
I went to Atlantic City recently for I don't want to get into it. Whatever.
she's literally embarrassed.
I'm
to
not
say
embarrassed.
she
It was
went.
very cool.
So then tell them why
Okay,
you were there.
I was. I just don't know how to explain it. So there was this
It's-
country.
it's 3 words.
Music festival.
Country music
There was a
festival.
country music festival.
Okay.
I am not a country music fan.
Okay.
But and neither really is my boyfriend. But he is friends with some of the
country music.
Yes, some of the.
There were some perks. It was
some of the
it was a
country
perk.
music
It was a
stars.
perks.
Got
yes.
it.
So he was invited, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It
like
was
country
very
guys
cool
can
to see.
drink.
Yes, they can. It was very cool to see. But my parents were like, "Oh," because they have points in Atlantic City.
How'd
Yeah.
you say
And
that
they're like-
Italian? Oh!
They were like, "We will come and get you guys a free room. Like, we won't come to the festival, but we'll show up and put your room under our name because we get rooms for free. So you guys don't have to pay for a room. We'll just come and get you guys rooms." So they came with my aunt. And they gambled the entire day while we were at the country music festival.
Oh, 'cause
and
they get free
God.
rooms
we
'cause
came
they know
back,
they'll gamble.
and apparently my dad was like the big annoying drunk guy in the casino by the time we came
So he's
back.
fun.
Yeah, no, they're a lot of fun.
Oh.
They're a good time.
Wow,
They
I
are-
want to go out with your parents.
Oh, you would love it. They would love it.
I also feel like
They are so
blackjack
fun.
is so cool. Like you're like, drinking, you're just like, papa.
yeah.
It's so like, it's like a
Right.
vibe.
Yeah, like
And
I
my
just wanna,
mom,
like tap.
my mom smokes cigs, but you would never think it. She's like so pretty and cute, and like I just
she turns into.
she doesn't
She
look
just
like
chain
somebody.
smoke like me,
no,
that-
she
yeah.
does, and she does not like like people would be like, yeah, I'm sure. Like if I show you a picture of my mom, you'd be like, no, she does
just
not.
has
Look
good
That's
like
like Paige when she goes to a bar. She turns into Pam.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
her
just
alter ego.
a different person.
Chugging
drunk.
beer. I did.
I've never chugged a beer. How dare you?
Sorry, that was Becca. I got you confused with Becca in my head, my other friend. But yeah, I dated this guy who was like a poker player, but like not real. Just at night in New York City, he'd make money and be like,
Like underground poker.
yeah, it was like low key hot until we
Yeah.
started losing. But we went on a cruise, which was our first mistake, and the second one was like he was like, I'm going all in, and I was like nervous, like that's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
And then he lost it all, and then he's like, we have to
Then
go.
you got kicked off the cruise.
No, it was
Overboard, walk the plank.
But like, how do you?
Put them on
Fix
the
the mood
emergency
after he
boat.
he's
Send
a-
them back to land.
And I'm
Right.
like, so you're a fucking loser, and you're broke. Like I wasn't like trying to have sex with him
And
that
then you
night.
immediately broke up after.
Pretty
well,
much.
he took you on a cruise.
Yeah.
Rhea has a gambling alter ego
Randy.
as well.
Wow.
Randy, big Randy. When she
Randy.
gets into the casino,
She's
Oh my God,
adorable.
she's so cute.
she is an absolute angel.
Are you guys gonna wear Ed Hardy ever?
I
Again,
thought about it
Sit down
recently,
back.
actually.
if anybody, that's
Sorry, I just felt it.
a good segue.
Yeah.
no, I did
If
think
it wa-
about it.
If
I feel like
anybody,
you could pull it off.
I was gonna say,
Like a
I
trucker
do
hat or
not
like a
think
t-shirt?
Fran
No,
could
I
pull
was
off Ed
gonna
Hardy,
say
and
it
in
would
the
be
nicest
Rhea.
way possible. I think I'm like,
Yeah.
like.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're more
It's a
Patagonia.
compliment.
No,
No,
I
I'm
know
way
it's a
too preppy for
compliment.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Like
she's a preppy queen,
Yeah.
and you're Jersey Shore.
yeah,
But
that
you could
sounds-
do a good hat, like
right.
with the jean skirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a big
yeah.
I
mini
could,
skirt
yeah, I could see you
girl.
in a trucker
I could see you with
hat
jeans bedazzled in the butt.
vibe. Yeah.
Yes, I
You
could
would look
too.
sexy.
I have these Playboy pants that I wear often, not around here, but just like lounge pants.
You don't wear them to work?
I actually did
Why?
one time. One day I did. It was the night before my birthday, and they just say Playboy like in rhinestones on my ass.
Obsessed.
I feel like that's fine.
You guys
No,
should do a
that's
barstool
fine.
calendar, but like no nips.
And
And you guys and Joey.
yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
it's. I think that's been floated around years ago, but I don't think it ever.
Well, the
happened.
guy, I think
did
they've done it with the guys.
The
Yeah.
girls, it was just like the guys can be like mean sometimes, so it feels like there would be a lot of like
And the
Yeah.
comparing.
that
and
it would
judging.
also
not the guys here.
Right,
like that
Maybe
night.
you don't do sexy. You do like bloated, so you get ahead of it. A bloated calendar.
You just wear as much clothes as possible.
Yeah.
That was
Snow
really-
suits,
It's a
winter
winter
calendar,
coat calendar.
Yeah. Yep.
fur coats.
Fur coats.
Her coat is too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just be or like we're just Halloween costume, but the blow up ones.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I
dinosaur
love
and
I think
the,
it's funny that my friend is still texting me
Oh,
about your
they're
guys' last show.
it's amazing. Have you
keep
broken the
adding
news that
things.
they're
yeah.
in the room?
I was like, I'm
Oh,
literally
okay.
with them right now.
Okay,
And then she
I was
can,
like-
and then
one of
she
them
actually
fell
got
off the stage.
she got more honest once I said I'm literally with them. Not about you guys.
About the crowd.
Yeah, she said some girl went on stage because she knew the kid on stage and
Yeah.
she just wanted a picture. She was like,
She also wanted to really roast him. She was like, "Give me the mic, I'll roast him." And I was like, "We're not trying to end this."
We
fight."
had this.
she was like, I
my
thought they
God.
were gonna like hook up. But
No, we
it
had
didn't
this moment
happen.
because you never know with live shows. And
Yeah.
this guy was on stage, and we were like, he's single, and we were trying to see if he was like trash or not. And this one girl goes, "I have his number," and I was like, "Oh yes, we're gonna get some dirty hookup story or ghosting story." And she comes up and she's like, "I'm married. Can I get a photo?" And we were like,
He also like couldn't have been more of a gentleman in like the
"Yeah, he's
text
so
messages.
sweet." Yeah, he was like, "Hope you got home okay."
We were like, "Get off our stage."
Oh my
yeah,
God.
boo,
That was so
you're
nice.
boring.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta try. You never know what'll happen.
Yes, I feel like I have so much more I want to talk about, and I don't know where to start. / now I feel like Joey and Pat are gonna get mad at us.
What
No.
time are they supposed to?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I texted them.
They're fine. Okay, I want to talk
Of
about
course
the
you
U.S.
did.
Open.
You're friends with everybody.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I want
US
to talk
Open.
about the U.S. Open because Rhea and I went for the first time. It's our first time ever going. We've never been before.
Isn't it so
and it was
regal?
just fantastic. I loved every aspect of the entire time. And we
wore
saw
a hot pink
Serena's
outfit.
last
You
win
did?
ever.
Oh my God.
Not the last
see
match.
it?
We didn't see her
Yeah.
lose. We saw her win. the
That
last
match was incredible, and
it
I was
was.
like at a comedy club that night, and I was googling on my phone because I was working, and I'm like, Serena's about to beat the number 2 seed, and no one cared around me, and I was so upset. Was the energy insane?
It was so fun.
Well, there's nothing like a sports event in New York. First of all,
Yeah.
like I feel like New York fans, no matter
She's a sports
who it
journalist.
is, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a sports journalist now. But my favorite part of the whole experience is the ref. That when like the crowd is going crazy to get them
Tells
to settle
everyone to
down,
shut up,
he
yeah.
says thank you.
yeah.
And so I
Thank you. Thank you.
I've
Thank you.
implemented that. Oh my god.
I felt like it was like I've never
She is
worn an
Serena
outfit.
van der
I've
Woodsen.
never
Yeah.
worn an outfit like that in my life. I was really happy about
No,
it.
I love that.
So
She brought the
cute.
energy with the outfit too.
I'm just happy that tennis is becoming cool. Like, because growing up, I wasn't like a cool kid playing tennis, and now all the girlies want to do it. And
Yeah.
the fact that you guys support a sport like tennis makes me really happy.
Yeah,
Because
we
like
had
I'm
an
bullied for
absolutely
it.
amazing
I was
time.
bullied a
I
couple
did
times.
think the outfits could have been better of the players.
This is the problem.
I agree.
Adidas and them sit in a
Yeah.
boardroom and they have to think of like an outfit, and then they are required to wear that.
Like,
chosen outfit.
am I gonna get shit that I didn't like Serena Williams' outfit?
No,
No, I didn't. I didn't either.
She goes for like drama. Like she wants people
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
have.
no, which
Do you like
I
it? I mean, she wore.
appreciate, love.
This is the thing. She wore leather boots once. Like she does things
Yeah.
to
Like
make
to walk out
shake.
onto the court.
Yep, and she had to unzip them after the practice. Like she's just iconic.
Yeah.
but she makes people talk about tennis, which was never really done before.
And those drinks.
They're so good.
Oh, the honey
honeydew.
Mountain Dew, Lou.
honeydew.
The melons.
That was $22. Not that I was
Yeah.
counting.
The chicken tenders were so
it's
good, and
insane.
the hot
It is
dogs.
insane, but it is.
Do you know what
a
I
very
should
good
do? I
drink.
should do like a underground, like cheaper honeydew melon thingy on the
From
side for
DH
$6 from DH.
Honestly,
Hey, you want a
though.
$6 Mountain
Bring
Dew?
in just a bag
Mountain
of
Dew
cut
and
melon,
spit.
just a cut melon and water bottles full of
You're
some
selling them
some
outside
magic mix.
Arthur Ashe.
Like a Mets fan who just peed in it.
Yes. Oh my dude. Des and Craig get along.
So that was okay. So the first
This
time
was our
we
first
met,
double date.
the first time they met
I
was
saw
at,
the content. I was like, ooh, I hope they're getting along.
the first time they met was at Hannah's wedding. So like they didn't really get to hang out. So this was our first double date, and Craig didn't really know what was going on. So we watched
With
Craig.
tennis.
Yeah, we just like watched Craig do whatever Des did. And it was so cute. Like at
That's
one point
really
Des
funny.
like stood up and Craig like then stood up and was like clapping, and it was really
Nothing
adorable.
bonds men over simple sports, and like Des will get so intense, and you could see like Des would stand up, and Craig would be like, "Yeah."
Do you think their personalities like matched each other at all?
Yeah, I think they were like they talked the whole time and then we talked the whole time, and Craig would like lean over and be like, "You laugh so much when you're with Hannah."
Oh my God.
You're so cute.
It's
She's
like a
so
quick
funny.
like. I just look
step up
over.
your game?
Am I as funny as Hannah?
I'm like, oh no, but you're gonna be okay.
We really want to do a podcast where like Des is me and Craig is Paige, and we just give them topics and have them try to do
that would
something
be
really
so good.
funny. That's
But
a
I
really good
actually
idea.
think they got along really well. They did. They
Yeah,
got along really well.
they showed up in the same outfit, so that
Same
bonded
outfit.
them.
They both love looking good, and they both love a good like gossip session.
Yeah. Oh my God.
which
they
is
love
important for
gossiping.
bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Craig does love a good gossip
Craig
session.
gives,
You can't get him out of the room when he comes in here sometimes.
yeah.
And we're like, yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah,
I love
keep
it.
telling us
Hold
more.
your ear off.
We'll love it.
And great restaurant recommendations because I've been back to Chinese Tuxedo
Oh yeah.
multiple times now.
Yeah, that's Craig's favorite.
It's so good. I
It
went
is
to this
really
past weekend actually. I brought another couple there.
I took you there, didn't I? No, you
Maybe.
didn't come to my birthday dinner.
Oh, what a beautiful spot to end.
Interesting.
And we actually do because now
That
it's like
does
no,
sound
Joey and Pat are like hurry
like
up.
us,
So,
too.
we got next time you guys come, and because we had the same problem when you were here with Des, they gotta put our show after
Yeah, can
Joey.
we go
Yeah.
after?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come
I
on.
don't choose these things.
I know. They
I'll
do
talk,
it.
I'll
and
speak to the manager.
I gotta talk to
it.
somebody about that so that we can have more time and Joey and Pat get
Well,
less.
we love stopping by. You guys
Yeah,
are the best.
thanks for having us.
and
Come back
so
anytime.
everyone listen to the Giggly Squad, obviously, and you can go to their shows. You're doing
Yes.
more shows.
We do have Atlanta coming up, which we
Yeah.
are going to announce today, and then I'm going to be in the Midwest, Chicago,
Go Badgers.
Go Badgers, Wisconsin, Minnesota,
Yeah.
HannahBerner.com, and Giggly Squad.
Amazing.
TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah. Hailey Bieber.
Hailey
follow
Bieber.
us
Catch me in the
there.
back of
Follow,
Haley's
too.
Instagram story.
Amazing. All
Love
right.
it. Thank
Love
you guys so
Thanks.
much. All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Make sure you are subscribing to us on YouTube. We want to hit that 100K. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We'll talk to you guys on Monday.